In today's digital world where luxury lives are constantly displayed and relationships are judged through filtered photos and viral clips, one question keeps resurfacing again and again. Does Ronaldo's Georgina chase billionaires? Or is this just a lazy narrative created by the internet? At first glance, the assumption seems obvious to many. Georgina Rodriguez lives a life surrounded by private jets, designer wardrobes, five-star hotels, and elite social circles. Cameras follow her from Monaco to Madrid, from fashion weeks to royal-level events. For critics, this lifestyle becomes proof. But is wealth really the reason behind her story? Or is the truth far more complex than people want to admit? Before Cristiano Ronaldo, Georgina was not born into luxury. She worked as a sales assistant, lived a relatively quiet life, and stayed far away from billionaire circles. Her transformation did not happen because she hunted wealth, but because her life collided with one of the most famous athletes in human history. From that moment, everything changed, not just her bank balance, but her visibility, responsibilities, and public scrutiny. Fame doesn't come quietly. It magnifies every move, every friendship, every outfit, and every appearance. The life she leads now isn't the result of a master plan to infiltrate the wealthy, but a direct consequence of a life-altering relationship. Think about it. When your partner is a global icon, your world naturally expands to include his. It's not about seeking a specific social class. It's about adapting to an entirely new reality that was brought to her. The billionaire chaser label often says more about society than about Georgina herself. When a woman stands beside power, success, and money, the internet is quick to reduce her to motives. Rarely do people ask the same questions about men who marry into wealth or rise through powerful connections. Georgina's presence in elite spaces is not unusual. It is a natural consequence of being partnered with a global icon whose network includes CEOs, royalty, investors, and business giants. These aren't people she sought out. They are the people who are already in her partner's orbit. It's like being invited to a company party. You meet your partner's colleagues. In Ronaldo's case, his colleagues just happen to be some of the most influential people on the planet. This double standard reveals a deep-seated bias. We often celebrate a man who marries up as savvy or ambitious, but a woman who does the same is immediately labeled a gold digger. The criticism directed at Georgina is rooted in outdated stereotypes about women, power, and ambition. What many ignore is the work she has done to build her own identity. Georgina turned visibility into opportunity modeling, brand deals, documentaries, and global influence. This is not accidental. It is strategy, adaptation, and survival in a world where attention can either destroy you or elevate you. Instead of hiding behind Ronaldo's shadow, she stepped into the spotlight and learned how to stand there. Her Netflix series, I Am Georgina, wasn't just a glimpse into her luxury lifestyle. It was a calculated business move. It cemented her brand, gave her a voice, and turned her into a media powerhouse in her own right. She leveraged the platform she was given to build an empire of her own, with millions of social media followers and lucrative endorsement deals. She's not just Ronaldo's partner. She is a brand. That takes intelligence, hard work, and a keen understanding of the modern media landscape. Many people in her position would have simply enjoyed the wealth quietly, but Georgina chose to build something for herself. That's not the mark of a chaser. It's the mark of an entrepreneur. So does Ronaldo. His Georgina chas billionaires. The honest answer may disappoint those who crave scandal. There is no evidence of Pasitoni association. Wealth follows wealth. Power attracts power. And when you live at the top of the world, your surnames naturally reflect that level. The rumor survives not because it is true, but because it is profitable. Clicks thrive on controversy, not context. Think about it logically. Her social circle expanded because Ronaldo's circle is filled with high-net-worth individuals. She didn't have to chase anyone. She simply had to show up. The narrative that she is on a hunt is far more exciting and generates more engagement than the simple truth. She is living a life that is a direct logical extension of her relationship with one of the wealthiest athletes in history. The internet rewards simple, scandalous stories over complex, nuanced realities. It's easier to label her a schemer than to analyze the dynamics of fame, wealth, and modern relationships. In the end, this question reveals a deeper truth. Society is still uncomfortable with women who rise fast, live boldly, and move confidently among the powerful. Instead of asking why Georgina is there, perhaps the real question should be why we are so eager to doubt her presence. Why is a woman's success so often attributed to a hidden, manipulative agenda, especially when a man's success is seen as earned? The story of Georgina Rodriguez isn't a fairy tale of a woman who snared a prince, nor is it a cautionary tale of a social climber. It's a modern story about love, fame, and the relentless scrutiny that comes with it. It's about a woman who was handed an extraordinary life, and instead of being a passive passenger, decided to take the wheel and build her own legacy. Before we pass judgment, maybe we should consider the possibility that her story is less about chasing billionaires and more about becoming a force in her own right. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Thanks for watching.